What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a couple weeks since I came on here and made a video. Took a little hiatus, but I'm back now, so we'll get these ripping out to you once a week. Let's get into it. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. That's a famous quote from Lao Tzu. So motivation works temporarily, but once the shiny object that got you off the couch in the first place starts to wear off. And it happens to all of us. One of the reasons you quickly fall off is because, for one, you don't give a damn about your body. You're unhealthy, you're dehydrated, lacking vital vitamins and minerals for fuel. And if that is you, go to tryskyMD.com and get the nutrients and vitamins that you need every day. Use Cody at checkout, that'll save you 20% off. And these products are actually, they're truly amazing. This stuff's changed my life and how I live every day. From getting my greens in to energy. I didn't realize, how dehydrated I was every day because I was just drinking gallons of water. And a lot of people think that that's what you need, but the more water you drink, it actually dehydrates you if you're not replenishing your body with, the proper electrolytes. So people try everything to achieve their goals, but they never plan. And, I've started a lot of things, but I've let them go for something better that's caught my interest. I got pretty motivated to make those plans and start the business out of ambition because, I have a lot of it and I don't want to go back to where I started. Fuck that. But I've still quit a lot more shit than I've actually stuck with. I like to try a lot of things. That's just how I'm wired. I don't regret doing it because I learned things in the process from doing so. But those who continually persist in their goals develop something more important than motivation. That's discipline. Discipline is by far the most important trait that you can ever have because motivation comes and goes. So when it's gone, you sack up and you do the shit anyways. And so this is why you cannot be consistent. Why you can't stick to one thing for a long period of time. Why you can't just power through. You wanted this once before, but why don't you want it anymore? Why are you not motivated to do the work? It's because your discipline sucks. And subconsciously, you know that it does. Your motivation is solely not going to be the main driver of why you're going to get to where you really want to go. It helps you get started on the project. It convinces you that this is what you want. It helps you finally get to the gym or start what you have been procrastinating for months. However, that wears off pretty quickly. It didn't help you reach your goals because you couldn't stick with it. You get distracted by something else that took precedent over what you were initially focused on. Motivation does work, don't get me wrong, but briefly. Why do you think that New Year, New You movement's so big? It's because a bunch of undisciplined people think that this year will be different than last year, right? So until their motivation runs out and their lack of discipline is on full display. Let's just start by choosing a goal. Think of an end result. What are you going to do to achieve that goal? Let's use fitness, for instance, because it's something that everyone understands. Everybody's worked out before. To lose 30 pounds, you must diet and work out for 3 to 4 months, at best, possibly longer. So that's 60 to 90 workouts, roughly. If you go 5 times a week to achieve that, avoid junk food, sweets, alcohol, and anything that distracts you from reaching that goal. Going into something mentally like that is going to help your chances of success far more than day by day. Because if you miss a couple days, you're going to quickly realize how far you have to go to achieve it. This helps you develop discipline and consistency for the task at hand. Discipline helps you stay on schedule and get work done, and it also keeps you focused and on time. Start with what you want to achieve, knowing what you really want. What's the end goal? Distractions can become stronger the further along that you get, but you'll be far more persistent with what you focus on because you know in the beginning you have a strong why. Put it on your phone's wallpaper, a whiteboard, wherever you spend the most of your time. Don't overestimate yourself. Start with small things and small tasks first. Don't start by saying you're going to write an autobiography or you're going to get to 5% body fat, especially when you've been overweight since high school. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Don't underestimate the small things. If you want to read an hour a day, start for 10 minutes. You want to go for a walk outside daily, start by going around the block. Most people never start anything, they see the whole task. They should just start and do it for a few minutes. Here's a perfect example for you. I bought a cold plunge last year, and actually I really enjoy using it, but I just wasn't using it. So I was just staring at it outside in the freezing cold temperatures because I'm thinking about, fuck, I don't want to get into this thing. It's going to be fucking freezing cold. But I just wouldn't do it. And you're supposed to do it for 3 minutes a day, roughly 15 minutes a week through my research to get the best results. So I started telling myself, all right, you can get in there for 1 fucking minute of your day. Almost immediately, I was doing it for the duration of the time that I needed to by just getting the fuck in there. Just by having a 1 minute approach of just starting it, starting the workout, starting working on something that that you're procrastinating. So all I needed to really do is just mentally start with something small. And this will work for anything that you want to do. I'm not telling you that, you're going to be disciplined after 2 weeks, but if you take my 1 minute approach, obviously that's relative to the task that you're set out to do, but, just keep building on that. And you'll gain consistency and the discipline that you've never had. Sometimes things will be easy, even if you've done them 100 times. Other days, it's going to suck. That's the game. Doing shit when you don't feel like doing it. Congratulations. That's what the winner's circle feels like. That's all I got for this week. I hope this helped you. If it did, please send it to someone in need. Be a friend, tell a friend. Till next week, your Montana friend.